What can I say?
All these niche picks.
I'm a third-string Makoto player. Of course I like watching when people die to dumb stuff.
That's true.
All right.
But yeah, now we're going to see a UR. Oh, well, not really.
No, used to be.
I always forget that.
It used to be. Way back in the olden days when Dan was a UR player. But this is honestly, it might as well. Earl and Dan, they're practice partners.
Yeah, Ignite special going on here.
Let's say they're in the circle of practice that kind of revolves between Ned, Market Mastery, Earl, and Dan.
Snoofle.
And
sometimes, I think he didn't show. Did he show up today?
No, Snoofle was here today.
Oh, okay. Maybe he's on loser side, making a good run too.
Pretty much.
But that forward smash, just absolutely deleting Earl's first stock there, as Dan was able to get these up air conversions, and just by all that damage. EarlOfM only has 65% on Super Dan.
Oh my God, that was a great parry. That's the thing. Like Dan's awareness in terms of hitboxes and how far you have to be away for a parry. Like that's the one thing that makes this Mario so scary, is because if you think that you're spacing it right, and then all of a sudden you just see the flash, it's like, oh, now he's all over me.
Uh-oh.
This is terrifying.
Is that, and the fact that Dan's able to make the most out of these whiff punishes, because when you're fighting, especially Fire Emblem characters, as Mario, you're going to be fishing for more for whiff punishes than anything, because you don't have the range against them. They got a big old sword, and you got your hands and feet. Up air. Again, another one. Not going to kill.
Yeah, I'm about to say, you need to be pretty close in. You need to basically have the sparks for that to kill.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
He just sparked, and he got the later hits of the up B rather than the first couple. But that forward tilt, that boosted up tilt that Earl practiced and just mastered.
He's been incorporating that into his game more and more. I've been noticing that. And it's so good for a player like him because it makes his ground game like that much better. Like, his ground game was already really scary, and now he's incorporating like movement options into that. That's just
getting caught with the roll in. They didn't want to get hit with that back here, so he thought that roll was going to be safe.
I'm about to say, Dan was just standing there so confident, just like, yeah, no, I'm not going to wait. Take your time. I could be here all day.
That's okay. Take your time. Okay, trying again with the sortie back air that Mario has. To the grab, up air again, forward air. Just checking Earl there.
But I say, like, I like that Dan really goes forward with that string, even though he probably knows that the air dodge is going to keep them safe.
Yeah.
You just use that as a check to make sure that they're paying attention. And then also it adds on to the conditioning where it's like, okay, well, if you're going to air dodge next time.
Oh, you're waiting for the up smash there, but Dan not going to give it to him. And again, getting caught with that roll in.
Yeah, I'd say Earl needs to. Earl needs to find a way to kind of mix up his recovery at ledge, because like that's the second time that game where you got caught with a roll read in.
Yeah. It's just going to be some big mind games here, because like you said earlier, they play and practice against each other all the time. So even probably mix-ups are kind of downloaded here.
Yeah, this is one of the great.
Yes, there we go.
Okay.
Finally.
Good life choices. Like I'm about to say, this is a matchup where I feel like no matter how good the Mario is, Sephiroth can just like poke, use his range, and just kind of wall Mario out. But on the same handle, it's still scary because once Mario gets in,
what? F tilt tripping? What?
Yeah.
What?
It's Sephiroth.
I have never seen that. It's so. How's a sword gonna trip you? I mean, I know. Oh my goodness. Oh, all right. Just when you think you see everything, get the 3-hit jab there. But Dan, yeah, still piling on the damage. One wing is out though, so.
Yeah. So now, now Earl's got that movement option and also the extra jump.
It's amazing. Oh, good
and there
catch.
it is. Yeah, that was a great catch.
Couple more percent adding on to Dan, and that wing is going to go away. So Earl's going to have to be very, pay a lot of attention when he goes out there. And back there, Kyle actually doing a lot of shield damage.
Yeah, but still at a range where Mario really can't dash forward and punish it.
All right, yeah, now the wing is gone. He doesn't have a second jump. He's going to have to Octo Slash here. Oh, no. Okay, Blade Dash actually just going to be enough.
That back air is still not enough. 134, you would think. All right, back throw, forward air. Dan's now off stage.
I am
down air just for the intimidation factor.
Oh, did that actually take his jump? It took his jump. It took his jump.
That's crazy. That's the thing about that counter, man. That hitbox afterwards, it's just so active.
Break shield.
You have to respect it.
Oh
I thought Earl was going to go for a shield break setup there.
No, but that forward air was also good too, because if anything, it was going to add more shield damage or poke him straight outright. Oh, okay.
Oh, jab setup. Okay. Down smash. I like that bit. It did a good bit of damage and now got Earl off stage.
Is it enough to breathe fire back into Dan's lungs here? Dodging the Scintilla there. Walking around with the fireball, but now he's got the 3 Shadow Flare orbs. Okay.
At least doing enough to get Earl off stage, so where those orbs just can be shielded without too much hassle. But
it's another
again,
tag.
Yeah, not doing too much to stop these orbs from getting attached onto Dan.
Well, it's just that this whole game here, Earl's has been really stealthy. Like, he's been able to slow the game down, and then once he gets in on Dan, he's exploding with the percent and damage that he's outright doing. Another Octoslash actually landing for him there.
But I'd say this is the showcase of how well Sephiroth can control the pace.
Oh, that sweet spot back air, gonna do it there. Okay.
Yeah, that was just a good clinic of how Sephiroth can control the space against zone-breaking characters. Because the thing is that like he can change the pace of the game very, very quickly. It's like, okay, well, all right, I'm gonna just play it safe. I'm gonna space my aerials. Go. What? 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 What?
Just trying to mix him up real hard there. I think he's. I'm just as confused as you are because
okay, so it could be because of a stage pick.
I think this is Sephiroth's one of Sephiroth's best stages too.
Okay, so I'm about to say I'm confused as to why.
Hey man, they're the top players here. We don't judge anymore.
Yeah, I'm about to say, maybe something.
I think just for the weight gain there, because he doesn't want to die to up air, up B so early against Mario. That would be my guess. And Lucina's combos, like towards the stage, the edge of the stage, they're pretty consistent. So we'll see. But
on the traps there from the down air, following up with that back air immediately afterwards.
Yeah, Dan just absolutely making the best of these combos, using that platform just for all the movement and mix up against Earl. Gets that falling back air.
And just Dan just does such a great job at reacting to ledge options. It's so suffocating.
Yeah, but this time as well, Earl mixing it up, not rolling all the time. He jumped a couple times. That get up, unfortunately, not going to work there that time. But he's making Dan work a little bit harder than in the first game there.
F tilt there.
F tilt. Okay, breaking out of the up air combos there, finally.
Yeah, I like that Earl's starting to challenge that a little bit more. Up B.
Oh, I thought he was going to snipe his jump with that fair.
With the fireball. Back on center.
It was good fireball placement from Dan because it's going to...
but just one back air gives Dan the opening that he needs, but Earl, good job getting out of it.
Wow, and Dan able to drift away out of that back air and make it back on stage. Still uncomfortable again, gets the grab, back throw. Oh no, he doesn't have air dodge, but it will just regularly get on stage there.
And again, Dan just staying at one static spot on the ledge, being able to react to pretty much any option that Earl throws out. It's rough when you are just trying to get back onto the center stage. You have to like be cognizant of trying to mix up your recovery on the ledge, especially against somebody like Dan who's just going to stand in one spot and just wait to see what you do.
Yeah, that trade was definitely not in Earl's favor there. Able to take that stock there, but he is looking grim. Oh no, okay. I like that, using a Dancing Blade to stop the momentum of the fall and saving his jump there just in case he kind of needed it.
All right, Dancing Blade.
Boosted F tilt again. Can he do it again?
Oh! All right, just like that, we got a match.
We do have a match there. That was the inner depths of soul reading 101 that Earl was able to put out there, but he's still going to have to put up the percentage here.
See, that's the kind of risk-taking that when you start to see Earl take that, you know that he's starting to really feel himself.
Yes.
So that's really, really good to see. Starting to chase Dan a little bit more now. Had center stage.
No, he's
Oh,
in.
no, he DI'd in.
And I'm
DI'd
guessing the only reason he did that because he thought if he DI'd in, he was going to be out of the reach of that combo. And unfortunately, just got barely clipped enough.
That is so, because Earl set that comeback up so great with that footstool. Even Dan was like having a good smile
man.
afterwards, just like, yeah,
You got me. But yeah, we forgot to mention this is winners finals here, but again, best of 5 here.
So, Lucina, Sephiroth.
Back to Sephiroth again.
Lose on Lucina, win on Sephiroth. Lose on Lucina, win on Sephiroth. So
potentially.
Potentially.
What just happened? What just happened? Did Blade Dash really give him and take his jump there?
Yeah, I think that just in that interaction, he just lost his jumps there.
That's crazy. I thought it was going to be just some crazy nair and back air, like just battle back off stage, but great walk. Wackiness happening, man. Okay. Earl air dodging back off stage, able to make it back. Not trying to get not getting the back air that he wants there. And trying to push his way in with the fair. Yeah, but one wing out.
Dan now having the ledge. Very scary for Earl. Gotta watch it on his recovery. Good forward air to keep him at bay. Like that he's utilizing them. Nice use of the Octa Slash. Get Dan off of the ledge. Doesn't maintain center for long though.
And that was fantastic shield pressure there because even if Dan were to shield there, it was going to shield poke him regardless. Gets the F tilt, actually gets the sweet spot too, trying to get that back air. Yeah, not pulling the trigger there, knowing that it's a little bit tight there to try and hit Mario's up B, especially when Dan is fast falling like that. All right. Spacing with these F tilts and the shadow flares.
3 curse orbs. Gotta watch out.
Oh my god. That sent him in the weirdest direction possible.
That just also did so much damage.
It did. I get the sweet spot there. Gonna full on the Giga Flare. Gonna. Actually, wow.
I'm about to say that it was a very good setup on ledge, but Dan did very well in keeping his cool, recognizing that it's like, okay, I got curse orbs on me, I got all this stuff on me. You know, I'm just gonna make it back to ledge and just utilize as much invincibility as I can get.
That's not gonna do it though. Calling out Super Dan's spot dodge there. All right, getting some snappy snap combos. Another one. Yeah, Earl gonna just sit back there, wait comfortably for Dan to kind of approach him there. Doesn't get the turnaround grab that he's looking for, and now Dan put it on the jets.
Oh, tried to counter to get out of that string, not gonna work. Wanted the forward air spike, but not gonna get it.
No, not shielding the full hits of down air.
Oh, he wanted it too.
He needed that.
Dan is just looking for blood right now. But he wants. Oh, okay. We're still living.
Still living right now.
Nice. I like using the down air on the platform.
Oh, getting the falling hit up air into up smash.
All right, so very
dominant
good, good convincing game by Earl on that game 4. We're now going to a game 5. It is a win or go to losers bracket situation now.
You want to be comfortable. Back to small battlefield. Are we going to see the switch back to Lucina? I hope not.
So I think in this case.
Okay, no.
Yes,
yeah, he's feeling it now. Thank goodness.
I'm about to say, and now you have had 2 games now where you have showcased that you can win this matchup with this character. Time to bring it home. It is time to get over the hump. But Dan off to a really, really good start. That's the thing. You don't want Dan to get that momentum because he will just carry it all the way over to the other side of the stage. You will lose the stock so fast, and all of a sudden you're ending up on a Twitch clip highlight reel.
Yeah, and Earl slowly but surely getting these chipaways with nair, back air, even forward air on these platforms. Still has another jump, I believe. Yep.
Good patience off the stage there. Knowing that if he was a little bit too antsy, he probably would have gotten caped.
Trying to do that jab there, trying to set up a jab lock situation, but Dan not going to fall for it there. Dan hitting that back here, catching EarlOfM jump. And Earl able to strike back with that fair, pushing Dan off stage. And
Good use of the orb to force a ledge option that he could punish.
Oh, getting the sour spot there. Need a couple more interaction, but that sweet spot for F-Tilt.
Oh, so good on the reactions.
Yeah, catching the fast fall that time on Dan. That Dan likes to do to feel safe from cover. Doesn't get the meatball snipe. The back air. Still checking Earl.
I'm about to say, like, that's one thing that Earl has not been upgrading in this game is that he's been still kind of a little bit stagnant. Oh, that saved him from the parry. That was pretty good. Anyway, on the ledge, Earl has not been mixing up his recovery as much as I think he should be, because it's still allowing Dan a lot of space and a lot of time to react to his stuff. He needs to kind of start going through more of his options and trying to force Dan into chasing him rather than trying to react of what Dan is going to do on the ledge.
True, but Sephiroth kind of really does thrive off of running up. I'm not running up, but jumping off the stage flaring, because you can just stick into the stage, or you just like poke him out, and it's been working so far against Dan. Dan making a slow climb back too.
I'd say those approaching back airs, it's so hard to contest that. That's Mario's main bread and butter right there.
One wing hasn't come out yet, right?
I like to delay on the up air, catching Dan's landing like that. The trade with the side B.
Jumping in neutral air dodging. The wing is out now. Oh, that was
Octo
so
slash,
smart.
he wanted to chase him.
He used the blades dash to actually get out of Dan's attack there.
I'm about to say the angle on that too, it allowed him to just whiff punish that dash attack. So great.
Wow, the awareness on Dan. Using back air to survive a little bit longer there, but hanging on that ledge, unfortunately a little bit too long. Giga Flare could have
especially when Sephiroth charging, just get back on. Just don't let that happen for free.
Dodging the Shadow Flare. Yep. Trying to get these back airs going out there, but still no luck.
Earl's just playing a lot more safe now, relying on his pokes, relying on his tools, not committing to anything too crazy. He knows that any bit of percent will just be a help rather than a harm.
Nice. Checking Dan on ledge again with that Shadow Flare. These back airs, a flurry coming out again. I'll smash. I actually thought that was going to hit, but that back air going to do it. Oh, still no.
Just barely.
Blade dash. Yeah, he's not going to make it. That was such a tough angle getting hit by the, or no. I don't know if he got, I think he got hit by Flood and push him off to make it even harder for Earl to recover. But now, Dan, he might be able to find some life there. Down smash, hitting on him.
86%, but don't count him out. Don't count Dan out. Good read on the air dodge. Wanted the backer to send him the other way, but drops the string.
Yeah, Earl was in a scary situation there. He did burn his double jump. So if Earl wanted to, he could just do it again.
Forward tilt. Spot dodge. Still following at the back airs. Really good ledge control from Dan. Earl manages to make it back on.
Trying to duck under these forward airs. Dan being very careful about his approach here. He's actually made it back a little bit in the lead.
Run forward. He wanted to dash grab, but Dan rolls behind.
All right.
Oh, that forward air, it landed right next to Dan. That's unsafe. Earl's in a bad spot. Got to get back on.
Good shield getting the grab again, putting a lot of pressure on Earl. How is he going to get back here? Is he going to get called out? That fair. Just enough. And that's sliding F2.
Forward tilt. That's going to do it. And Earl starting with a deficit, but bringing it all the way back, and is now on the winner's side of Grand Finals. Woo. After a very, very close set with Super Dan.
Yeah, notice that trend there. All the games that he won, what character was he?
It was Sephiroth.
Sephiroth.
What were all the games that he lost with? Lucina.
And that's just because, you know, he's seen the Lucina so much.
Yeah, no,
so much.
I mean, that's the advantage of having a player like Earl as a practice partner, is that you just have that character knowledge just on lock pretty much forever.